Hi folks, Dr. Byer here. Today we're going to talk about one of the things I hear all the time, and many people who are watching this may have the same complaint. Why do I still have thyroid symptoms when my doctor tells me my lab tests are normal? A day doesn't go by in my clinic where I don't hear this. Very, very frustrated patient saying this to me. One of the reasons why is because your doctor is comparing you to lab ranges. Folks, the way a lab determines a range is they take the average low and the average high of whomever's been in that lab for whatever marker it is, and that's how they determine what the range is. Well, let me ask the question, what kind of people go to labs, sick or healthy? Usually sick people. So these ranges that the doctor is comparing people to are based on sick people. For example, TSH, which is a main marker that we look at for thyroid function. It's a brain hormone that stimulates the thyroid. TSH, the average low of the average sick person in a lab is usually 0.5, and then the average high of the average sick person is 4.5. Well, we know that healthy people are going to fall between 1.8 and 3.0. So if someone has 4.2, their doctor is going to say that they're normal, where we know that they are normal compared to the average sick person. We know they're not normal compared to healthy people. So we use functional ranges in our clinic when we assess whether someone has a problem or not. So this is reason number one why someone may be suffering with the underactive thyroid and the doctor's telling them everything's okay. Now the other thing is the doctor is not running enough thyroid markers. Traditionally they just look at TSH and T4. Well, let me tell you, there's a lot that can go wrong, and that's what my video series is all about, the 22 ways thyroid can go wrong. There's a lot of other things that can go wrong, a lot of other markers that give us a ton of information about the physiology of someone's thyroid gland. Total and free T3. T3 is the active form of the hormone, and many doctors don't even test for it. They're just looking for the connection between T4 and TSH. So TPO and TGB antibodies, which is the autoimmune variant, which is the #1 cause of the 22 of low thyroid. And reverse T3, this is where T3 gets converted into an inactive form. And T3 uptake, the ability to get T3 into the cells. These are markers that we run first time in all of our patients when we want to assess all could possibly go wrong with the thyroid. So these markers aren't run traditionally. Traditional medicine does nothing for autoimmune thyroid, and I've made videos on this already, but the long and short of it is the #1 cause of underactive thyroid is an autoimmune process against the thyroid, and traditional medicine, we want to know why that's happening, and we address what's triggering the immune system to do that, and then we identify those triggers and remove them and put the patient into remission, whereas many times traditional medicine doesn't even measure for this. And even if they did, there's no medication that they can give to help with it. So this is another reason why. Traditional medicine only looks at one of the 22 patterns of low thyroid. And this is what I see every day in my clinic. So many people out there are suffering with low thyroid because they have multiple reasons why. Traditionally, I see 3, 4, 5, 6 different patterns of the 22 that someone comes to me that they have. And once we identify them and unwind them, then the patient gets healthy. I'm Dr. Ed Byer. I hope that helps. Have a great day.